Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Shamir Shah Project. Oh, I'm glad you've joined this one because today and until Sunday, today being Saturday, I'm doing 40 miles of the Pennine way. So starting at the starting point in the south, which is Edale, and going to all the way to Marsden, and going to stop over at about more than halfway point in another village and camp out there for the night. And I'm glad to be doing this because I've met quite a few people who I've known and talked to over Zoom and phone calls, but I've never met them in person, and here we are. So shout out to the crew from Komoot who have organized this event, and it's lovely to meet them and their crew, including a bunch of other hikers who have joined this hike. Most of them have gone off on a group guided. There's two groups that have gone off guided. A few people have gone on their own, and I was the last one to leave the campsite this morning, and I'm going on my own. It's about 9 a.m. and we've started hiking. Quite a bit foggy and misty on the higher levels. I think it should clear up as the sun breaks through, which I really hope it does. It's nice and warm, the weather's perfect, it's not too windy. It's going to be windy at the top of most of these big hills for sure. Well, I was the last one to leave the campsite this morning. Most of them, like I said, are being guided, some on their own. But the reason I wanted to do this on my own, apart from sections that I've done many years ago, but this section of 40 miles I have decided to do on my own because firstly, I'm carrying a backpack which is around about 13 kilograms. I'm testing out a new backpack as well, so it gives me a chance to play with it along the way. I'm not holding anyone up. And lastly, I know my pace with a backpack, with a day pack, and without any pack. I know my pace and the pace I should be going on, especially on the hills. Most of the other people on this trail who Komoot is guiding have left their packs at the campsite and commute is actually going to transfer it for them over to the next campsite. So they've literally just got bottles of water and a pack, day pack, which is fine. It's no problem doing that. I would have done that, but if there was a transfer opportunity. But the reason I'm carrying it is because I'm testing this new pack, and I always find it more adventurous when you're actually carrying your own pack and doing stuff on your own, meaning self-supported. So I guess a lot of them are quite new to hiking this trail, and the distance especially, because it's nearly 19-20 miles today. I guess they're new to it, so probably best for them to enjoy the trail, the environment, have great moments, having conversations, without worrying about a heavy pack. So I totally get that. But it's absolutely stunning out here. Absolutely stunning. Look at this. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Up we go. That's the thing. In the peaks, nothing stays flat for too long. It's a steep hill, great climb, Jacob's ladder. Sure you can hear that. Still a little bit more to go up this massive hillside, but you can hear the wind. It's got a lot windier at the top, but I'm feeling hot. I think I've got enough gear on not to change it right now. We'll see. I'm feeling warm. Today's a beautiful day. We got lovely hikers everywhere you go. Morning. Yeah, I'm good. You? Morning.
Good morning.
There you go. Lots of people out on the trail. I hope you spending your Saturday doing something adventurous. That's all I can say. But look at the clouds rolling over the hills. We can see it right there. Wow. Yeah, hope you're doing something adventurous today. Day one has been fantastic so far. There we are. Not at the top yet, but close. I believe those are the milestone marker that I've put down on my map, which is Edale Rocks. Don't know about you guys, how are you enjoying this video? Let me know in the comments, because I'm absolutely loving it. So by the way, if you've done sections of the Pennine Way, or you've done the entire Pennine Way, let me know in the comments what you think. Should I do it, the entire thing? I'm not doing the entire thing on this excursion simply because I'm actually with a bunch of people. It's all about networking, getting out into nature, having talks. But one day I'd love to do it. I'd love to do the, I believe it's about 218 miles or 220 miles. So that would be really cool one day. But I'm absolutely loving it. If you haven't done it, I definitely would recommend at least the route that I'm doing. There's 2 sections that I'm doing on this trip. I'm sure tomorrow's going to be just as spectacular. I don't know, because I've only done parts of it, not the entire thing. So same with the Pennine Way. We're not on the Pennine Way the whole time. It actually changes, and I leave the Pennine Way and come back on at some point. So just look at this. Everybody's out and about enjoying a stunning day. I mean, you can see blue skies starting to come through. Everybody's out, including these good folk. They're out and about. Go on, after you. Thank you. Enjoy. Yeah. I'm not sure if you have seen from some of my footage, there's people of all ages out here. It's crazy. I mean, I'm sure, I'm just guessing, but I'm sure there were some people in their early mid-70s on these hills. Then there's been groups of kids, probably 14, 15-year-olds as well. as young as that. So it really is for everybody. Not the Pennine way, I mean being outdoors, hiking, you know, taking long walks, doing stuff in nature. It really is for all ages. So think about that for a minute. The wind seems to have dropped, which is great, but as you can see, it's a very steep downhill. So I can only show you a little bit before I put the camera away. We're going down to where all those people down there are sitting, and then across and over. Not bad, not bad in terms of mileage, in terms of time. Done with 12 miles and 8 miles to go, and it's around, oh, it's about 2:30. It's not too bad, is it? Should get to camp in good daylight. To set up my tent, take my boots off. Can't wait to do that. Nice little waterfall. That's one source of water coming down the mountain. Here's another source coming down from this end, and multiple back there on the far end. There was about 3-4 different sources there to feed into the main river in the valley. Yeah, we're going all the way up. That's been a long day, very long day. I've still got about 3 miles to go to the end. The ridge line at the top was pretty sketchy. That was sketchy because the wind was blowing. I've got a full backpack with all my gear, camping gear, food, everything else, and the trail was very narrow and rocky, and they weren't just normal sized rocks, it was just all over the place. Anyway, it took some time to get through that area, but it was absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Anyway, 3 miles to go, so just less than 3 miles. It's pretty flat. I think it's just a gravel bridleway all the way to the campsite. So I'm going to say goodbye from day one of the peaks, and I'll bring you back for day 2.